Hello, everyone. Hello. Happy Monday to you for Flosstube number 2/80, whatever, because I didn't start over when I separated out quilting and floss tubing. Were you guys wondering if I was ever going to be here? So sorry that I'm a little bit late. It's been a crazy day and a Monday to boot. So, hello to you. I am Angela with Happy Little Stitch Shop, and today is Monday, October 11th, 2021, and we are here for another floss tube. So, let me see who is here and say hello to a few people. I see you guys are very chatty, which I love, so I might not be able to say hello to everybody. Hello, Deborah. Hello, Valeria. So glad you could be here. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Carrie. Hello, Jenny. Hello, Tammy S. Hello, Lori. Hello, Laura. Hello, Sandy, Margaret. On the road again. Hello, Ebony from England. So glad you are here. Hello from a cloudy Wisconsin country gal. It is cloudy and rainy here, isn't it? It has been gloomy and rainy all day here, like just raining and not entirely pleasant. It is a little bit cooler, but the rain is kind of ugh. Hello, Melinda, off from school today, so you could be here live. So glad to see you. I have missed you. I haven't seen you for a little bit, so I'm glad you are here, Melinda. Hello, Kimberly, sneaking in while I work. While at work, good thing I own the place. Oh, you're so lucky. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Vanessa. Hello, Barbara from Milwaukee. Another Wisconsinite. Hello. Oh no, I'm running. I lost my spot. Debbie, Jody. It's Monday again already. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Sharon. Morning here in Alaska, and I'm happy to be able to join you live. I'm so glad you are here. Hello, Martha. So glad you are here. Your kit is on the way to you. All good, says Debbie. Hello, Debbie. So glad you didn't forget. Hello, Sam. So glad you are here. Hello, Victoria. She says hello to my favorite stitchers. We are so happy you are here. You are one of our favorite stitchers as well. Hello, Sammy. Hello, Beth. Hello, Sherry, Janet, Sharon, Sarah D. Hello, hello. Love your shirt, says Sandy. Thank you so much. I got a flag on today. It's the first thing that I saw as I was trying to hurry. Hello, Tammy. Happy Thanksgiving to her fellow Canadians, says Sam. It's Thanksgiving, Canadian Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you, my friend. I hope you have a nice day. Thank you, Angela. So excited to start that quilt. I'm so excited for you, and I can't wait to see it come along for you. So I get to be with you guys like right after the weekend now. That's kind of crazy because usually on Thursdays we're leading into the weekend, and now I get to be with you right after the weekend. So how was everyone's weekend? I hope that everybody had a good weekend. Mine was busy and busy with not with shop stuff. So for those of you who are used to me like responding immediately and responding to everything over the weekend, I apologize that I didn't get back to you over the weekend. We had some family obligations, and it just so happened that all of my sisters, so all 6 of us girls, sisters, were able to be together to celebrate my dad's birthday. So that doesn't happen very often anymore, where we're all free and able to make it work, and it especially doesn't happen like on a birthday. Like a birthday just happened to fall on a weekend. The weekend happened to work out for everybody to get together. And so it was a family weekend. So we spent a lot of time with my sisters. I did with my sisters and my brothers-in-law and my parents, and the cousins all got to hang out together. So it was a nice, it was a really nice weekend. So I apologize that I didn't get back to people, but I'm trying to respond and catch up to emails and questions today. So if you haven't heard from me yet, it's likely waiting for me, and I'm going to respond today. So it was really nice. It was really nice to celebrate my dad's birthday. I think everybody had a good time. And of course, when we get together, it's always late nights. And so this morning was like, oh my gosh, I have so many orders to fill. And caught up on all the orders. They're all out the door today. So if you have an order that you placed over the weekend, it's headed your way. Happy Mail is coming your way because we got all caught up this morning. My husband and I were cranking. So that was my weekend. And so glad you were able to have a family weekend. It was nice, Melinda. What a blessing. I bet your dad was so blessed to see all of the family together. He was blessed. He said to me, this needs to happen more often. This was a really special weekend because it just doesn't happen. You know, as you get older and everybody in the family has kids and those kids have obligations, and it just gets to be really hard to make it work for everybody to get together. But it was nice. It was nice to get together. Jenny Lombardo, how many sisters, brothers? So I am one of 7 girls. 6 of us are still living and no brothers. So 7 sisters. That's how many we have. My parents had 7 girls, no boys. So yeah, imagine how that was for my dad. That's a lot of females to be around. I'm so glad you were able to celebrate your dad's birthday with your entire family. Me too. It was a lot of fun. I got my 25 count Lugana to stitch on for the first time, Beth. Thank you for pointing me in the right direction. I am so glad. I think that that's a really good next step. And I love stitching on Lugana, and it'll give you some practice. You can either do 1 over 1, or you can do 2 over 2 on that, and it'll give you practice stitching over 2. So I think Lugana is a really good next step. I'm number 7, Jenny. I am number 7. I'm the youngest in the family. Everybody's much older than I am. So I can always claim that I'm younger, regardless of how old I get or how many pairs of bifocals I need. I am always youngest in my family. We celebrated my dad's 80th this weekend too. It's my dad's 80th too, Kimberly. That's so funny. We also got to have my niece's wedding reception. Are you a lost sister of mine, Kimberly? We also got to have my niece's wedding reception on their first anniversary. A no-go last year because of COVID. Oh, yes. Watching on the TV today, dealing with another eye infection. I saw that, Deborah. Easier to watch on TV. I'm glad you had a great family weekend. Is your eye okay? I saw that you had another eye infection. That's not good. Jenny says, oh my goodness, the baby. I am the baby of the family. And so is my husband. He's baby of his family too. Sandy, you are the baby. How sweet. I am. My grandmother had 19 kids plus 5 stepchildren. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe it. The rooster chicken. Yeah, the hen. I was assigned the hen, which turned out to be very fitting considering the number of children I have. It became the mother hen with that animal that my mom assigned me. Yesterday was Mom's 78th. Oh, wow. So close birthday there as well. I milked the fact that I was the baby of all the grandchildren. That's a pretty big deal. Was I the baby? I don't think, no, I wasn't the baby of all the grandchildren on either side. Because my parents were both the oldest of their families. I have them too often. Doctor said today, cataract surgery. Oh, no. That's no fun. Although maybe it'll be a blessing after you have it, Deborah. Today is my dad's birthday, but sadly he is no longer with us. That is hard. That is very, very hard. But still, we're, a good thing to celebrate in a way and have all of those memories of the time with your dad. I think. I mean, I hope that I'll keep that in mind after my parents are no longer here. So today I have stuff to share with you. Sammy says, Carrie, I'm so sorry for your loss. My dad is gone also. He still loves you. For sure. Absolutely. Okay, so I have some things to share with you. I have stitch alongs that are starting up next month in November, which will be shipping at the end of this month. So there's still a teeny tiny bit of time to join those if you want to. I pulled a few charts that are kind of perfect for this time of year that I'm going to highlight again this week, kind of like I did last week. And then I have new stitchy stuff in the shop. So I have new charts, and I have a restock of some other stuff that I'm going to share with you. So I have that stuff. And then I have some progress to share with you. And then I have what my focus is going to be this week. So I really love seeing that you guys kind of jumped on the bandwagon with trying to focus on certain things and trying to post your start and then post your finish after you finish for the day to show the progress that you've made. And it kind of, I don't know, did you find that motivating? Did you find that helpful to make more progress this week? I did that on Monday, and I found it really helpful on Monday to post before and to post after. I also found it really helpful to pick out 3 stitches that I was going to focus on for the week. 2 of them current stitch longs and 1 of them a whip to kind of reward yourself with a little change up if you met your goals for your stitch along stitches. I didn't meet my goals last week, so I didn't get to my whip. But so I'm going to follow that again this week and focus on 3 stitches. That's my hope. That's my plan. Hello, Jocelyn from Milton, Florida. Friday, I started a local stitching group for locals. We gathered and stitched all day together. Oh my gosh. That sounds so fun, Jenny. And you probably got a ton done. I mean, oh my gosh, that's probably a blast and very productive. Hello, Cindy. So glad you are here. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so I'm going to start in with stitch longs that are coming up. We're in the midst of a lot of stitch longs, as you know. So we're doing Snow Village. We're doing by Country Cottage Needleworks. We just started Santa's Village by Country Cottage Needleworks and Gingerbread Village by Country Cottage Needleworks. So we're in the midst of those, and those will all continue next month with the next month in the series. And we are stitching Sampler of the Month and Cottage of the Month, both by Country Cottage Needleworks. We're stitching Flea Market Flowers by Lori Holt. So we have a bunch that we're in the midst of. The ones that I'm going to show you right now are brand new for starting next month. So if you want to join in a stitch along with us, then this is a great opportunity to sign up and get in while you can before the spots run out. I would love to stitch all day with friends while counting and talking. It's hard, isn't it? I find that hard when we do our happy little stitch hour. I think it's kind of hard. Counting and talking didn't really go well, but it was our first time, so we were trying to get to know each other. So once you settle in, it might be more easier to stitch and talk at the same time. I wish I had stitchy friends nearby. Me too, Melinda. I don't either. It was totally motivating, says Sandy. I'll start up again in the next week or 2. Hubby is coming back with me to California on Saturday and will be with me for a week. Not sure how much sewing will get done. That's understandable. Some weeks are going to be more, some weeks are going to be less. We all came out of the woodwork, not a stitchy shop in hundreds of miles. We have quilt shops, but not cross stitch. So interesting how that happens. Okay, so first I'm going to share with you the first shipment for our floss leagues that shipped last month, or end of September, beginning of October. We have a Classic Colorworks Floss League that is an ongoing league that you can be a part of and you can join anytime. And then we have a Weeks Dye Works Floss League that you can be a part of at any time. That's ongoing as well. So the reservations are out in the shop at happylittlestitchshop.com, and you can join whenever you want. And how it works is each month you get 5 skeins of floss. So if you're in the Classic Colorworks League, you get 5 skeins of Classic Colorworks. If you're in Weeks Dye Works, you get 5 skeins of Weeks Dye Works. If you're in both, then you get 10 skeins each month. And so the first shipment that we shipped this last month, I'm going to share with you what it looks like. And I am prepping for shipment for next month. So if you want to get in on this league, go and reserve your spot sooner rather than later. So this is the Classic Color Works Floss League that we shipped this last month. So it had kind of a fall, October feel to it. Sometimes it will be seasonally themed. Sometimes it might be a certain colorway with just varying shades within that colorway. I am kind of a seasonal person, so it might end up being that. But what did you guys who got it, did you like your Classic Colorworks Floss League shipment that you received? So this is what it looked like. It was a lot of fun to put together, and I really, really hope that you guys liked it and you enjoyed it. And I think it's an awesome idea to get this in your stash and then be able, I think it will enable people to not only pull from your stash if you're working on a pattern that calls for that, so you'll have it right there to use. But the other thing that I really like about it is you will have colors at your disposal to then be able to switch out and change colors on patterns if you want to and make it more your own. So I think that that's pretty cool as well, to be able to have it at your disposal and just be able to go to your stash and think, oh, I need a red and I want to use maybe a Classic Colorworks red or a Weeks Dye Works red instead of the DMC red because it's a big house. And so I'd like to have that variegation in it. And so I'm going to go to my stash and I'm going to see what, color red I have for this house or this barn or whatever. So I like it. I am glad that it was requested. So thank you so much for all of you who requested it. You guys have been requesting it for forever, and I finally got it up and going. So thank you for those of you who asked for it. And secondly, I hope you guys are really liking it. Is there a difference between Classic Colorworks and Weeks Dye Works? Not that I know of. They are both hand-dyed floss, and they both offer that variegation. I don't know that there is any difference between the two of them. I think both come with the same amount of thread. So Jenny says, love, love, love. Barbara said, love the floss leagues. Oh, that's awesome. When I like variegated, when I want a solid look. Oh, well, there you go. Jenny says she uses Classic Colorworks when she likes the variegated and Weeks Dye Works when I want a more solid look. Melinda loved them all. So great for October and Halloween and fall stitching. Yay! That's what I was hoping. I was hoping you guys would enjoy it. Patricia says, yes, got mine, and I love it. Looking forward to building my collection. I am so happy to hear that. Sandy says, I love having more options than just DMC. No store near me carries them. So I'm so glad you started the 2 leagues. Yay! That helps. Thank you. Also, Classic Colorworks is already pre-cut into lengths. Oh, yes, that's true. Yes, Classic Colorworks is already pre-cut into certain lengths. Weeks Dye Works is just a 5 yards of continuous thread. Finally getting here. Hello, Nancy. Okay, so that was Classic Colorworks, and now I will show you the Weeks Dye Works shipment that shipped in October. So at the beginning of this month. If I can get it lined up in a way that you can see all of the colors. So again, kind of that Octoberish feel to it. Got some blackish gray, like a charcoal color, some orange, some dark purple, white, and then some bright green, kind of a neon green color. So that was for Weeks Dye Works. And again, both of these leagues are ongoing. And so the reservation is in the shop. And I'll probably remind you of this each month, because if you sign up after the 25th, then you won't get the shipment for that month, because then I'll have already ordered stuff. I won't have time to get more stuff. I usually try to cushion when I do order, but I won't be able to get more stuff to get it to you right away. So then if you sign up after the 25th, you'll be included for the next month's shipment, but you won't get it for that month. So I want to remind you guys about these 2 leagues. Go check them out and sign up for them if you would like to be a part of them. Sandy says, thank you so much for all the info. That helps a lot since I didn't know what the differences were either. It will be great to have pre-cut thread. Yes, I'd forgotten about that. See, this is such a great community. You're so helpful. I need to retract. Yeah, Weeks Dye Works does have variegation. When you said that, Jenny, I was like, what? But they do have variegation. They do, but they do also have solid colors, I believe, or less variegation sometimes than I think Classic Colorworks does. Is that true? But they do offer variegation as well. But like this one, this is pretty solid. It doesn't have variegation in it. So you have options for both, I think, in Classic Colorworks. I'm a bit of a snob. Love Classic Colorworks because it's pre-cut. Hello, Lonnie. That's okay. I was late too, so you're not that late. Hello, Stacy. So glad you were here. Okay, and then we're starting in November 3 new stitch alongs. These stitch alongs are not series stitch alongs. It's just a one and done shipment. So you get one shipment that includes the chart, the cloth, and the floss kit, and then we just kind of work our way through it. Work our way through stitching it together. And probably provide like a schedule if you want to keep on track with what the schedule is. Great, but you don't have to. You're welcome to just stitch on your own and do whatever you want. So first one up, that is starting in November, and the reservation is in the shop right now, but the reservation will probably close and run out soon. So the first one is So Happy by Lori Holt. This one is so pretty. Oh my gosh, look at those little gingham letters. It's so pretty. And this one, we're going to do a nice and easy slow roll. We're not going to rush through it. We're going to take our time and just do chunk by chunk of the chart. So I'm really looking forward to this one. So Happy by Lori Holt. We're starting this stitch along next month in November. So sign up if you would like to join. And we're also doing Pumpkin Patch by Primrose Cottage Stitches. Pumpkin Patch will start in November, and we'll, again, take our time with it. I'll break up the chart so that we work on a little piece each month, and we'll just kind of enjoy this cute little stitch. See, there's variegation here in this truck. Wonder. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure out. It doesn't really say. Oh, hold on. Oh, it's Gentle Arts. I might pick a DMC color to use for that, or a Classic Colorworks color to use for that truck. So Pumpkin Patch starts in November. Reservation is in the shop right now. I already received that Lori Holt pattern from you, and it's even cuter in person. It's so cute, isn't it? I agree, Stacy. It's darling. And then we are also starting in November, Jingle Jolly Joy. This one is going to be led by Jenny Lombardo through our Happy Little Stitchers Facebook group. And there are still spots. So if you want to join this stitch along, this is Jingle Jolly Joy by Luminous Fiber Arts. And this will be starting in November. And you'll get this done in time for Christmas, I think is the goal. So you'll have this to finish and then display in December. Beth says she's excited for Jingle Jolly Joy. Jenny says, yay, gotta get it. This will be fun. This will be fun. So those are the 3 new stitch alongs that are starting next month. So please sign up if you would like to participate. Please join our Floss Leagues. We would love to have you jump in on those. And then these are the stitch chart highlights for this week. Jingle Jolly Joy. How big is it on 14 count? Let me see. So stitch count is 160 by 60. If you're going to stitch on 14 count, 160 divided by 14 is 11 and a half, essentially. And 60 divided by 14 is 4 1/4. So your actual stitch will be 11.5 by 4.25. That's not the size to cut your cloth. So you'll have to add numbers to cut cloth. But for your actual stitch size, oh, look, I got ink on me. Your actual stitch size is 11.5 by 4.25. Stitching on 14 count. What are the called for threads in Jingle Jolly Joy? Kimberly, the called for threads are, so there's a mixture of Classic Colorworks and DMC. And they have alternatives for DMC. So you could do all DMC. And that's what the floss kit will be for the kit that you'll receive for the Stitch Long. So it calls for Classic Colorworks Apple Fritter ×2. The DMC alternative to that is 815. DMC B5200, Classic Colorworks Peanut Brittle, or DMC 437, Classic Colorworks Steamed Broccoli, or DMC 3345, Classic Colorworks Hickory Sticks, or DMC 3021. And then the rest are DMC 950, 435, 05, 3829, 353, 760, 922, and 3864. So that's the called for thread. Oh, what brand? A mixture of Classic Colorworks and DMC. Sam says, can I just say happy seeing you on Monday? Hugs. Sam, it is so good to see you on Monday. It's kind of strange. I almost forgot to post anything about it today until about an hour and a half ago. I was just running around, like a Monday, and I was trying to get stuff done. And I was like, oh my gosh. I knew it, but I hadn't computed. All the connections hadn't been made in my brain. I knew that it was today. It was kind of in the back of my mind, and then all of a sudden the connections were made, and I was like, "Oh, that is happening, and I need to get stuff ready." So it's good to see you too, Sam, my friend. Stacy says, "Is Jenny leading So Happy too?" Nope. Happy Little Stitch Shop is leading So Happy and Pumpkin Patch. So Jenny is leading Jingle Jolly Joy, and that's it for November. Sammy says, okay. Kimberly says, thanks. I'm very excited that it's on Monday too. Thank you, Stacy. Okay, so here are the stitch spotlights that I pulled for this week. Some of them are really, really cute. All of them are really cute. Some of them are so pretty. Okay, the first one is Autumn Skies by Hands On Design. This one is cute and would be a super quick. I feel like this one would be really quick. It says this way to the pumpkin patch. So this is called Autumn Skies. Because it also comes with this little pillow that says Autumn Skies Pumpkin Pies. So you get both of these stitches in this one. The next one is by Plum Street Samplers, and this one is gorgeous, you guys. It's called Autumn Gifts by Plum Street Samplers, and it's so, so pretty. It says, every good and perfect gift is from above. So that is by Plum Street Samplers. It's so gorgeous. The next one is by Little Stitch Girl, and this one is called Autumn Avenue. And it says, hey there, pumpkin. It's so cute. I love the wind. I love the leaves flying through the air. Look at those variegated trees. So cute. I'm having fun getting stitches done because I am hosting. I'm going to have to find something to host in January, right? It is motivating until you have too many that it's just overwhelming. But I agree with you. I think it is motivating to host because it, you're kind of accountable in a way. I don't know. So it helps you to stay on track. Little Stitch Girl are so fun to stitch. They are super cute, and they are a lot of fun to stitch. Floss League, says Sam. We need Floss League t-shirts. that are like Justice League. That is so true. That would be so cute. Oh, I wonder if I could work on that. Go, Jenny, go. So that's Autumn Avenue. Then I have Country Cottage Needleworks. This is actually one of my whips, and it's super cute. It's called the Apple Orchard, and it's by Country Cottage Needleworks. And it says, pick your own apples, fresh and delicious. On my break at work. Hello, Jenny. Late joining. Hello, everyone. Thanks for the layer cake sale. You are welcome. I hope you took advantage of it. That is a great idea, Sam. It is a great idea. Weren't we doing snowballs for sale? Oh, yes. Yes, that is the plan. I will lead that one. That'll because I'm going to be stitching that one. Snowballs for Sale by Lori Holt. The plan is in January, and I don't have it online yet, so I need to get that online. Thank you for the reminder, Sarah, because I kind of spaced that. Yeah, the apple orchard is super cute, Lonnie. Super cute. Perfect for stitching this time of year. And then last up is Autumn at Hawk Run Hollow. Hawk Run Hollow, these stitches are so beautiful. And someday we are going to have a Hawk Run Hollow stitch along. We are going to do it. So this is Autumn at Hawk Run Hollow. And you can stitch these individually. You can stitch them all as one, but they're so pretty. So, so pretty. Jenny, what about the new set coming out from... oh, yeah. I'm just going to share those today. So that's Autumn at Hawk Run Hollow. Is just gorgeous. I mean, if you do a stitch along, yes, that is my plan, is to do a stitch along for that, because at some point I have to find the right time. And then there are two there are some new charts that just got released, which will be stitch alongs in the future. First up, this one is so pretty. This one might be a stitch along. And I just ordered it, so it's on the way. The charts are headed our way. But it's Jingle All the Way, and this is by Little House Needleworks. And it's so, so pretty. So cute. So that's Jingle All the Way by Little House Needleworks, and that one we will probably do a stitch along for, because I think it's darling. And then Nikki at Country Cottage Needleworks was so excited to release this new Christmas design called Greetings from the North Pole. And this one for sure will be a stitch along at some point. So Greetings from the North Pole. If I can tell, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe a 7 chart series. I'm not sure. There's not a lot of information yet, just this teaser saying that it's being released. So it's not at my supplier yet, so I couldn't order it. But it's called Greetings from the North Pole by Country Cottage Needleworks. And that one will for sure be a future stitch along with Happy Little Stitch Shop. And then Little House Needleworks released a new series. Where did I see it? Oh, I'm never going to find it. It's a fall themed series by Little House Needleworks, and it is so cute. And it's funny because when we were doing Farmhouse Christmas, I said, oh, I wish that they would do a fall farmhouse feel, like a fall farmhouse, like harvest series. And sure enough, she did. From what it looks like, you can't really tell because she's not showing the complete thing, but the model is done, and it's called Fall on the Farm, which is set to release in December. So you can't really see a ton, but it's called Fall on the Farm by Little House Needleworks. And this will for sure be a stitch long with Happy Little Stitch Shop as well. I'm pretty excited about it. They're super cute. Oh, yeah, Calendar Girls. People have been asking for that. I missed what people are saying. I want to do all those little Stitch Girls set of how 3 houses, maybe a stitch long idea. That's a good idea because those are super cute and I have not done any of them and they would be fun to do. Hawk Run Howl is just gorgeous. I'm in if you do a stitch long. We will for sure. And Kim and Sam are doing one, kind of a slow roll stitch along right now. I'm doing that one. Woohoo. Oh, I love the autumn one, says Kim. It is a lot, Laura. Wow, that stitch is so beautiful, Hawk Run Hollow. It's so pretty. Someday, please. I would love to stitch those. Oh, good. Kim, let's do it someday. Oh, love that. Love it. Oh, how beautiful. I love the teeny tiny quilts. I know, so cute. I am all over that one, says Stacy. Jenny Lombardo says Calendar Girls. I can't wait to see the entire stitch for that one. I'm in on it too. Got to finish a couple of my current. Yeah, so that's what I'm hoping to do too, is try to get a couple out of the way. So happy to have caught you live today. Hello, Holly. I'm so glad you are here too. Greetings from the North Pole and Jingle All the Way. Love both of those. Me too. It is super cute. Got to get that set too. Hello, Cindy. So glad you are here. Can't wait to see Fall on the Farm. Looks like a pretty one. It does look like a pretty one. And we enjoyed Farmhouse Christmas so much. It seems like it's only like it needs to happen at Happy Little Stitch Shop. We need to have Fall on the Farm because Farmhouse Christmas was so fun. Doesn't it sound great, Jenny? Jenny says Fall on the Farm sounds so great. I'm in Fall on the Farm. See, you had fun doing Farmhouse Christmas. Fall on the Farm, says Victoria. Oh my goodness. Either the new Fall Farm from Little House Needleworks or that darling Santa set from Country Cottage Needleworks. So many cute stuff coming. I mean, those two, Diane and Nikki, they never disappoint. Their stuff is always so darling. So, so cute. Okay, then I have some new stuff in the shop for you guys. First, I'll show you some restocks. And I pulled some of these. I have one restock, and the rest of these are already in the shop. But I pulled them just to share with you today because I have more coming from Bev. So Beverly McCullough is our friend. We love her so much. And she is also known as Flamingo Toes. And she has fabulous needle minders. I showed you some of her needle minders last week. They are fabulous. And I have new ones coming. Okay, so new ones are coming. She just released more in her Main Street series. New ones are coming. She also has added charms, which are perfect for your project bags. You know, you add your charm to your zipper and you add a little decoration or bling to your project bag, your Victoria bag. Sorry, Victoria. I had you in my mind when I was trying to say project bag. So you can add these charms to your zipper. I'm enjoying my project bag and needle pouch. You make me love them both and treasure them. Oh, that's so awesome, Debbie and Victoria. Okay, so first up here is from her Main Street series. Here's a little charm called Bookshop, the Bookshop, which I love, the Bookshop. And these lobster claw clips are fabulous. They're so, so nice to attach to your project bag. So the Bookshop is a charm that's in the shop. The Quilt Shop is another adorable one. Look at that sewing machine and those bolts in the window. I love it. We also have Flower Market with all sorts of pretty flowers. This is from her Main Street series, which I think is a brilliant idea. I absolutely love it. I wish that she would almost do like a Christmas Main Street series. And you guys, did I tell you guys this? So I was chatting with Bev, I don't know, like a few weeks ago, and she was in the process of trying to come up with an idea for her Christmas needle minder that she's going to be releasing. And so guess what? I gave her an idea and she loved it. And she said, Angela, you just picked my Christmas needle minder. So I, at Happy Little Stitch Shop, had some input in Bev's Christmas needle minder design, and she's gonna make it. And I can't believe it. I was like, what? Wait, what? And she was like, that is so adorable. It's such a cute idea. I love it. I'm gonna make it. And so I know what the Christmas needle minder is going to be. And I had input on it, with it. And I can't believe that happened. So I'm super excited about that. So I can't wait to see them. And then finally, the last charm, which is a restock because we were out of stock for this one, is called Needlework Shop, which this one is just too cute. It's got like little embroidery hoops hanging in the window. It's got a little dresser with your needlework supplies on top of it. It's super cute. Not to mention this detail, like she's got a little hanging flower basket over here. It's so darling. So those are all in the shop. Beautiful charms to add to your project bags. That makes me so happy. I love the happiness. Oh my gosh, it gives me warm, fuzzy feelings. Cute, Cindy. Cute, cute. We need those charms. They're so cute. I label my project bags so I easily know what's in them, and I use the charm to add the tag with the name. Oh, that's a good idea. You just probably put it on the other side. Woohoo, go Angela, go, says Stacy. That is so fun. Cindy says, any clues? I can't give any clues because I want Beverly to trust me. So I won't say anything. If people ask me not to say anything, my lips are sealed. So I can't give any clues, but it's super cute. Well, I mean, it's Christmas. It's Christmas themed. So there's that. But it's very cute. I'm excited about it. Awesome, Angela. Yay. Love her needle minders. Me too, Melanie. That's exciting. I love her needle minders. That is so exciting, Angela. I look forward to seeing it. Love her needle minders and charms. Did she do the Main Street line to match the Country Cottage Needleworks line? No, she did not. Nope. This is just all on her own. Just now finding you. Hello, Seam Stitchy Flosstube. How do I find out about your stitch alongs and clubs, etc.? Vanessa. So you can go to happylittlestitchshop.com and you can look under stitch alongs. And most of the stuff is there. I am working on, and then of course follow us on Instagram and YouTube. I post a lot about stuff on Instagram and then can link stuff specifically in Instagram. Because right now I'm working as we've gotten more and more stuff in the shop. I know that it is harder to find stuff. I did add a new section just on Friday. I added a coming soon notions section. So I don't know if you guys have found that. But I've been putting stuff out there that is coming soon. So then you can click on the notify me when in stock button. And then as soon as it gets here, I put it in inventory and you get an email sent to you saying that it's in stock. Plus, when you click on the notify me when in stock button, it allows me to know how many people are looking for that. So then when I go to order it, it gives me an idea of quantity. But if you go to happylittlestitchshop.com, Vanessa, you should be able to find everything. And if you ever have problems or questions, just send me a message. My email address is happylittlestitchshop@gmail.com, or you can also reach out to me on Instagram. And I try my best to respond to people as soon as possible. I use key tags. Oh, yeah. That's a good idea, Jen. Temptress. They go perfect with that stitch along we are doing. That is true. They do go perfect with that. They're super cute. So more Beverly charms and needle minders are coming. They will be here soon. Okay, then I have some new charts in the shop. First up, I have East or West, Home is the Best. This was a Needlework Expo release that has arrived from Jeanette Douglas Designs. So this was one that was requested by some of you. East or West, Home is Best by Jeanette Douglas. This is now listed in the shop. We also have There's No Place Like Home by Jeanette Douglas. This is also listed in the shop. Look at that bird and that birdhouse. It's so pretty. Oh, Melinda says, yes, I love the new Notion section. Notions are my downfall. I can understand why. Oh, you're welcome, Stacy. You were one of the people who requested it. Love Easter West. Kids born in Vegas, now in Alabama. You were one. I think you requested it too, Jenny, because I remember you telling me that story. Yeah, this one is super cute. There's No Place Like Home by Jeanette Douglas. That's now in the shop. Also by Jeanette Douglas, Joy Be Thine. This is now in the shop. This is gorgeous. Okay, so this is reminding me, before I forget, I want to say something about it because I meant to talk about it last week and I forgot. Did you guys see Lori Holt's post? I don't know. It's been over a week ago now. Oh, a week ago yesterday. She did a post on Sunday and she was doing Sabbath stitching. And I almost fell out of my seat because I was like, oh my gosh, that is perfect. Because sometimes when I pick up a stitch to do or I'm trying to get work done on Sunday, I I feel kind of guilty about it sometimes. It kind of bothers. And so when I saw her post about Sabbath stitching, I was like, that is a fabulous idea. I love it. And so I'm planning to try to start that. So the one that she was working on was called something, praise something or other. I can't remember what it's called, but I've ordered it. And so hopefully it should be arriving soon. But I think it had a hymn on it. It was, let me just show you, for the love of Peter, because I think I can just show you. What do other people think about that idea? Do you like the Sabbath stitching idea, and will anybody join me? That's something I would like to know. Yeah, Sabbath stitching on A Savior's Praise. So this is the one that she was working on. I don't think you have, like you don't have to do this one. I did get this one because I think it's very pretty, and the verbiage that's over here is a hymn that I sang in church a lot growing up. And so it had kind of that personal connection with me. So I think I'm going to look at it when it gets here and make a determination as to if this is the one that I'm going to do for Sabbath stitching or if I'm going to pick a different one. I have to just look more and do a little bit more research about what is out there that would kind of fall into that category. But what do people think about that? And will anybody join me? Cindy's is beautiful. I missed that post. Isn't it a wonderful idea? Savior's Praise, Savior's Praise. I love that idea too. I love the idea. I do Sabbath stitching. It's a great way to honor the day and relax. Yes, that's exactly what I need in my life, Melinda. I need that. And so I thought, oh, that's a great time to kind of just calm your mind, honor the day. And I just loved it. I loved it. I thought it was a fabulous idea. Good morning, Joe. How are you? I love it, says Valeria. I would join you, says Nancy. Yay. Beth says, I love that idea too. I think that one is so beautiful. Love the idea. And yes, yes, yes. Yay, Victoria. So I'm thinking like every Sunday, people post their starting point for their Sabbath stitching, and then you post your ending point when you're done, and we can kind of enjoy everybody's progress. It's not going to be anything that's formalized. Just get your charts. If you want me to put together a floss kit for you, if you want a special kind of cloth, just reach out and ask because I'd be happy to get it for you. But just pick whatever chart you want, and then let's do some Sabbath stitching together as a community. What do you think? Do you have that? So it's on its way to me, Cindy. I don't have it yet, but I do have it ordered. So as long as they have it in stock and it's not back ordered, it will be coming to me soon. I'm a small stitcher project, so then I can finish in my lifetime. Yes, I know. But there is something I think really cool about just kind of chipping away at a larger piece that appeals to me for some reason. Even though I have no need to add more to my plate, but it sounds very peaceful. I don't know. I think it's a great opportunity to just bring a little bit of peace into our week. Yes, on Sabbath stitching, says Holly. That pattern, says Cindy. It doesn't have to be that pattern. You can pick whatever pattern you want. It doesn't have to be that one, but it can be if you like it and if it speaks to you. But I'm going to try to do some research to see other ones that might fall into that category and try to get some other options in as well. So there could be some that are big and small options. It doesn't necessarily have to be a big one. I love the idea. I already have the chart of Savior's Praise, but I'd buy a floss pack. So it's not gonna, I'm not going to do like a formalized stitch along. I just kind of want it to be a bunch of people who love stitching and want to do some Sabbath stitching together. Just kind of doing it, you know? So it won't be anything really formal, but I'm here if you need stuff, like as a person, I just want to hang out and stitch with my people and do some Sabbath stitching because I think it sounds nice and relaxing and peaceful and like good. As a shop owner, I'm here if you need stuff. Kim says she loves that too. Yes, I love the idea. I will join, says Martha. Is it in the shop yet, says Laura? It is not in the shop yet. I just pressed the order button today. So it's not here yet, but it should come soon. It should be here soon. And if you guys come across anything else that you think would be good for Sabbath stitching, please let me know so then I can try to get it into the shop and offer more options for people. And I'm going to do the same when I have time. I'm going to try to find some other charts that would be good. How are you? I love the idea of stitching on Sunday. Savior's Praise sounds beautiful, doesn't it? I'm good. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good, Joe. That's an awesome idea, says Jenny. Sunday peace always sounds so good, doesn't it? But I think like I really need to follow through on it. So that's the other part. It's like it sounds fabulous. And so yeah, hey, this is a great idea. Let's do it. But it's so often it can, just get pushed aside because you have other stuff to do. And so even if it's just for an hour, I really want to devote that time to that every Sunday. Even if it's just, a small period of time. I want to devote it to that and try to be diligent about it if I can. I'm totally in. Can't wait. Yay, Kim. I'm so late. Work is overrated, says Felicia. All creatures great and small. Ooh, I have that one. I have that one already. Would be good also for Sabbath stitching. That's a great idea, Tammy. And that one's already in the shop. Yep. In. Yay, Sam. I have Micah's prayer in my stash. I will take it out for Sunday. I would love to see a picture of it, Stacy, because it sounds like it's very pretty. Okay, then sorry, I got sidelined, but I wanted to remember to bring that up because I really think that's a fabulous idea and I would love to do it with you guys. I have all creatures too. You have so many options, Kim. I have Virtuous Woman kit. I've been meaning, yay, so that could be perfect. That could be a good Sabbath stitch too. I agree. That's perfect. I love it. I think it's great. I'm so glad you guys are going to join in. Okay. Then also added to the shop, this is Prim Stitch Series number 12 of 12, Hands and Heart to God. We are doing this stitch along starting in January, I think. The Prim Stitch Series stitch along. So that reservation is in the shop right now. But this is listed separately in the shop right now too. Okay, and then new in the shop, I got my Stitching with the Housewives shipment for October. So we have Calendar Crates December by Stitching with the Housewives. That's new in the shop. Let's zoom Sabbath stitch. Oh, Barbara. Such a wonderful idea. Thank you for sharing with us. Well, Lori is really the one who gave me the idea. I saw that post and I was just like, oh, that's fabulous. Like, why didn't I think of that? We should do that. Like, we should come up with something for every day of the week. Like Monday. Okay, so Sundays is Sabbath stitching, but Mondays you should pick something that's like really happy and vibrant, because Mondays can be hard. So something like small and vibrant and happy. Wednesdays you should pick something with a hill. I don't know. I don't know. Thursday, you should pick something about friendship because it's Friends Thursday. Friday should be like a party stitch. Saturday should be a sleeping stitch. I don't know what Tuesday should be. I don't know, but we should pick a stitch for every day of the week. Merry Mood Monday. Oh, there you go, Felicia. I want to do this, but it's a large, older stitch. Okay. Good. I love it, Cheryl. Just make sure you share because I would love to see it. Merry Mondays. There you go. Motivational Monday. I love it. Taco Tuesday. You need to find a stitch with tacos and stitch that for Tuesdays. One of the patterns you just showed had scripture on it, but I can't remember which one. So I feel like it was. Oh, which one was it? Not that. Oh, yeah. This one. Autumn Gifts. Every good and perfect gift is from above. This would be a great. And this is already in the shop. Autumn Gifts by Plum Street Samplers. And this is a smaller one, so it might be more manageable. And it's beautiful. Those flowers. Oh my gosh. So yeah, this would be a perfect one. Angela, you are hysterical. I have to crack myself up. I said to my husband, you are so lucky because you married someone who makes you laugh every day. I mean, I can make that man laugh every day. I can make all of my kids laugh. They can come home and they can be so angry and mad about something and they try to be like really mad. And without fail, I can make each of them laugh and change their mood. I can do it. Saturday, a chore stitch. Oh, yeah. That's true. You can pick something that's like really draining you. You're having a hard time getting through it. Monday, mood stitch. Tuesday, try to make it stitch. Wednesday is a you can make it stitch. Yes. Gonna add autumn gifts. Oh, yeah. Perfect, Holly. That's a beautiful stitch. I would really love to stitch that one. Tomato Tuesdays. Work on pieces that have to do with sewing or tomato pin cushions. That's a good idea. Now you're cracking me up, Angela, says Jenny. And I stitched that one, and the colors are gorgeous. Kim, you stitched this one, Autumn Gifts. The colors are gorgeous. I mean, I'm looking at these flowers and these leaves. They're beautiful. Holly, I cannot wait to see you make this one. I totally need to be your neighbor. Oh my gosh, Melanie. I'm not sure that you would want to be our neighbor with all of our kids making noise. I feel like I'm constantly apologizing to my neighbors. My kids are outside, playing football with each other. All of my neighbors are super sweet. And so, of course, they say, we love having kids in the neighborhood again. It's so great to hear kids out playing and having kids in the neighborhood again. So we have pretty understanding neighbors. I needed that intense day here at work. I needed to laugh. Yay! I'm so glad that you had a laugh. And hopefully it will detense your work day. Yes, I stitch it with my friend. Oh, yes. That's right. That's why I got it in the shop, Kim. And you were so kind to carry it for so long. That's right. And there was another one. What was the other one? Because that one would probably work for Sabbath stitching too. What was the name of the other one, Kim? What's the size of Autumn Gifts, says Cindy? It is a stitch count of 182 by 164. 182 by 164. My kids would join your kids. There you go. We'd have like a little play party. Annie, the proper stitcher, and Kim from Stitch, etc. do a Tomato Tuesday too. Oh, that's funny. Need to do this. I would welcome the motivation. Joyful Expressions carries many charts with scripture. I have 4 unto us. His name is Jesus on the cross. Oh, good. Little House Needleworks. I can't remember what the name of that one was. Love Tomato Tuesdays. Song of the Seasons. Yes. Song of the Seasons. Kim, I remember that. Yes, I remember that too. Okay. Then also new from Stitching with the Housewives, we have Here Comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus. And from Stitching with the Housewives, we have Hello Santa. Okay, so those are the new things in the shop that are listed in the shop. And then I have some progress to show you. Very little progress, but progress nonetheless. And I'm going to show you what my focus for this week is going to be, and then we're going to wrap it up. So, Flea Market Flowers, this is a Lori Holt chart, and we're doing a stitch along for this, a slow roll stitch along. And I was behind, still working on the big flower from September. Well, guess what? I got it done. Look what I did, Ma. I got it done. My big flower right there in the center is done, and I have the 2 boxes outlined for my next 2 that I'm going to focus on for October. So that is ready to go for October. So I'm going to do next this one, yeah, and this one. So those 2 are next for October. So yay! I am so happy to have accomplished that. But I'm going to set this one aside for this week to focus on a different one, which should be fast, and then it'll be off my list for this month. Wow, I love that flower and the colors. It looks beautiful, says Joe. So beautiful, says Melinda. So pretty, says Cindy. Okay, so we're also stitching with Lori and Annie Bees from Annie Bees Folk Art. We're doing a stitch along for Brick House Sampler. This is by With Thy Needle and Thread. Yeah. And so we are working on this section by section. For September, we were supposed to finish this section up to that skinny tree. Well, I'm behind. So I was trying to catch up this week. And I did make a little bit of progress. Not as much as I had hoped, but I did make some progress. So let me share it with you. This is where I'm at. I finished my dogs. I added the grass below, and then I got that box done. Now I got the little animals done inside the box, which you can't see very well, but once I outline them in that green, it'll come through pretty good. So I'm ready to fill in the green in that box. So this is Brick House Sampler. I'm moving closer and closer to that bird. So this is one of the ones that I'm going to focus on this month. So this is a bag that I'm going to have out this week as my focus. I would like to finish up at least September's and maybe get started on October. And then this is my next bag that I'm going to have out for my focus this week. And this one should be a quick finish. I am going to work on this ice skate right here. I'm going to do my stitch card for October. I did the hot chocolate cup for September on that sparkly cloth. And now I'm going to do this one. I'm going to try to get this one done this week for October. So stitch card set C is what we're working on, and I'm going to be working on the ice skate this week. So this bag is staying out for this week to be focused on. And then that house is taking forever, says Jen. Oh. What's going on? Lori, hello. Hi, I'm happy that you love my Sabbath stitch. Oh my gosh, it was such a good idea. I talk about that on my Flosstube. One I did for my Sabbath stitch was all creatures great and small. I must have missed the Flosstube where you talked about it first, but I saw it in your post a week ago yesterday, I think, because it was on a Sunday. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is fabulous. That is such a good idea. Why have I not heard of that before? So I am really excited to try to do it. And I might do Savior's Praise just like you are, although I'm still kind of looking. I haven't decided for sure. So I'm still looking, but I think Savior's Praise is beautiful. And I sang that song in church all the time when I was little. Yes, and how are you, Lori? I'm so glad that you jumped on. We have not heard from you in a long time and we have missed you, but I know that you have been super busy. So it's understandable, but just know that we do miss you. And we're happy that you are here. We'll take a few nights. I love hand binding my quilts. It takes away from cross stitch time. It sure does. Hello, Lori. Hello, Lori. Hello, Lori. For that wonderful share and inspiration. Yes, it's fabulous. I'm so glad that you shared that. Angela, you got a lot done. It looks great. Well, not as much as I'd hoped, but progress is progress, right? So it's coming along. The house is taking forever. The house is a beast. Oh, that's so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Makeup Monday, Winter Wednesday, Thankful Thursday, Fall Friday, Spring Up Saturday, Summer Sunday. Oh, Martha, look at you. You've got it all planned out. I love that sparkle cloth too. 25 count Desert Opalescent by Wichell. It's very, very pretty to stitch on. Lots of red. I have been showing my progress on Savior's Praise each Flosstube since I started on Christmas Day. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. And you're just plugging right along on it. I mean, you have gotten pretty far. We love you, says Tammy. Hello, Lori, says Valeria. Felicia says, hi, Lori. Love all the things you create and inspire us with. No joke. Thank you so much because I have so many Lori Holt things going on right now. Oh my goodness. I'm looking at a huge stack of Lori Holt 10-inch squares from Granny Chic, Lori, that I'm putting together kits for your Granny's teapots. We're going to do that quilt along starting soon. I'm not religious, but I am spiritual in different ways. I have an old whip that I love called Perfect World by Scarlet House that makes me feel connected. Maybe I'll pull it out for Sundays. That would be awesome, Jen. Love Lori's Flosstubes. Love Lori's YouTube channel just in general. I mean, if there's anybody out here who does not follow Lori Holt, first of all, she does quilting. She also does stitching stuff. So she has quilting shows and Flosstubes. So you should check out Lori Holt's YouTube channel and be sure you are subscribed. It's really just simply because I don't have a ton of time. I don't have a lot of time to watch different Flosstubes, but Lori is one that anytime she posts a video, I try to make sure I catch it because there's always little nuggets of fabulousness in there. Love Lori's Flosstubes. Yes, Jennifer, love it. Granny's teapots are fun blocks to make. I'm excited, and I feel like it might go fairly fast. Is that accurate, Lori, or is that just me having wishful thinking? But I feel like those teapots might go kind of fast, so that I feel like the quilt might go quickly. I'm excited for your new stitchy stand. Oh, yes, Debbie, you sent me a message about that. I'm going to put in the new notions section, I'm going to put that out there so that people can click the notify me button. So I'm so glad you asked about that. I did see it. Sorry, I haven't responded to you, but I'm going to get back to you soon. But I plan to put it in that new notions coming soon section that I talked about before. So I'm excited about it too. And we will be getting them at the shop. You're going to convince me to do another quilt along. Jen, I learned so much from Lori Holt. We have all learned so much from Lori Holt, for sure. Yes, the teapots goes fast. Oh, good. Good. I like that. Yay, says Debbie. Lori, do you watch Betsy Klager? Her latest update talks about you and your style. She asks you a question. She's remodeling her craft room. She's so funny. Okay, and then the last stitch that I'm going to focus on this week. This is one that I started last year, I think, is Pumpkin Park by Little Stitch Girl. I think this stitch is adorable. with all of those pumpkins. In the town that I grew up, we had a festival called Pumpkin Festival every September. And so we had parades in our town, and people would, there were like vendors all over the place, and they'd bring rides to town. It was a really big deal because my town that I grew up in was really, really small. And so this kind of reminds me of that a little bit. They had this spot that's now kind of by a gazebo in our town that these people would come and make mulligan stew. Every pumpkin festival, they would offer mulligan stew. And it was in this like huge cauldron type thing hanging on a metal thing over a fire that was keeping it warm, and they'd stir it and stir it. And every year that was like a huge deal. And we'd get mulligan stew from that place. So this is where I'm at. I got to start on it, and I'm excited to try if I can get my other stuff done this week to try to make a little bit of progress on this. The week is starting out a little crazy, so fingers crossed that that'll work out. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So these are my 3 bags that I'm going to have out this week. A Halloween bag for my pumpkin stitching, this cute little Lori Holt bag with my stitch charm for my stitch card stitching, and then this beautiful bag that Kim made for me for my brick house sampler stitching. So these are my 3 focus bags for this week. So cute. The pumpkin. I love it. You could leave the pumpkin out of the sign and stitch festival instead of park. Ooh, that's a good idea. Who said that? Sandy, that's a good idea. I'm going to look at that. Oh, yes. I certainly could. Boy, look at you with your quick eyes. Gosh, I really had to pull it out and focus on it to see that. You're fast, Sandy. What's mulligan stew? Sorry if it's a silly question. It's just a type of stew. I don't even know if it's something special. I mean, it was special to me growing up, but I don't know if it's known elsewhere. But it's just a stew of like a homemade stew that it was an older man and woman. I don't think that they are living anymore, but they would come every year and they'd make this huge thing of mulligan stew, and it was like a family recipe, and it was a really thick, like savory stew. It was just really good. It was a treat because you just got to have it once a year, so it was always exciting to have mulligan stew. And then they had like hard bread that you could get to dip in the stew. It's good. It's not a silly question. I don't even know if I can answer it. That's how not silly it is. Lori, could you please convince Angela that your stitch readers are the best and would help her see better? I have used them before over my glasses. These guys give me a hard time, Lori, because my doctor told me that I need bifocals, and I am resisting, saying I'm far too young for bifocals. Doctor, I know you have an MD and everything, but I don't think I'm gonna get bifocals. But I have used the stitchy readers over my glasses before, and they do help. Mulligan stew. Oh, so you've heard of it, Stacy? Yes, Lori says, yes, I do love my stitchy readers. Lori, when is the new reader coming? It's coming soon, Valeria. I feel like I got shipment notification for it. I feel like it's on the way to me. The 3.0s. I don't know if that's true, though, so I probably shouldn't have said that. But the 3.0s are coming soon, I feel. And 3.5s are coming at some point, too. So, Valeria, I feel like they're coming. And, Valeria, I still have your songbook, Guiding Stars quilt kit. So touch base with me about that if you want it. I love your stitchy reader, says Nancy. Laura, bifocals are in your future. I know they are. It's going to be unavoidable at some point. I'm just going to have to do it. That's so cool. Thanks, Angela. You are welcome, Joe. Me too, Lori. Have all 3 and can't wait for the rest of them to come out. I bought one of each, but I need the 3.0 or 3.5. So I feel like 3.0s are coming soon, like soon within the next couple weeks, I think. And 3.5s are coming with a future collection. Lori will have to verify if I'm telling the truth or not, but I feel like I just saw it with Prairie. Is that true, Lori? Are the 3.5s coming with the Prairie collection next July? I feel like that's what's happening, Valeria. I feel like 3.0s soon, 3.5s July, unless Lori corrects me. Valeria says, okay, I do. 4s are coming out soon too. Are you making another book stand? Says Martha. I was finally able to film a new Flosstube. I show my fun thing I've been doing, sampler in a jar. What? Sampler in a jar? What, Lori? Is it already out there? How did I miss that? If it posted over the weekend, I had a really busy family weekend, so that's probably why I didn't see it. But Lori, is it out there? Oh, there are 4s, not 3.5s. So Ixnay on the 3.5s A, instead 4s, Valeria. So is that Flosstube already out there, Lori? I need to go find it. So excited. Yes, Lori, and it's such a darling idea. Oh, Kim, you already saw it, so it must be out there. Lori, I love your idea of sampler in a jar. What is happening? I need to watch it. I'm going to get off of here so I can go watch it. It was 2 Fridays ago. Ugh, I just completely dropped the ball. It was YouTube 2 weeks ago. Sampler in a jar is amazing and clever. All right, I got to look at it. Bifocals are no big deal. You just get the progressive ones and nobody knows you're wearing bifocals. Put your big girl pants on. Kim, I will put my big girl pants on when I'm ready to. And I'm not ready to wear bifocals yet, even if they are progressive. I've still heard that they're hard to get used to. Plus, then that would be the end of our ongoing joke. And that's no fun. I know I'm going to have to get them at some point in another, 20 years or so. I love the idea of sampler in a jar. So fun. Pretty buttons in a jar. Sampler in a jar. So does Brenda and Lori. Me too. Tempted to do red samplers now because of Lori. Oh, I got to go watch it. You have trifocals, Valeria? Oh my goodness. Although my light is working well. I really like my light. It's very helpful. I'm going to start a series called Through the Bifocal. And I'm going to show like a little reel of me stitching whenever I sit down to have stitching time. It's going to be a little Instagram reel that's called Through the Bifocal. What do you guys think of that? Tempted to do red samplers. Yes, me too, Valeria. May I ask, would you ever make companion quilts to your autumn quilt for the rest of the seasons? I can't wait to make the autumn quilt. Autumn Love is on all of our lists. For sure. Autumn Love is on my wish list. If there are alternate fabric requirements someday, we are going to jump all over that. Love the bifocals banter, says Joe. They are not hard to get used to. I was apprehensive at first too. They are great. Thanks for loving my sampler in the jar, everyone. It's just a continuation of my red sampler love. You crack me up. Yes, to Autumn Love. For sure, Autumn Love. I would love to do that sometime. Okay, so guys, that's all I have for you today. My goal is to try to keep these floss tubes at an hour, but I have the Irish gift of chat, of gab. I've gotten it from my father. My father is very chatty, and he has passed that gene on to me. So my goal is to keep it to an hour in the future. Yes to Autumn Love. Autumn Love is definitely on the bucket list for sure. I am watching Lori Holt also. My B plaids and B basics together are perfect for Autumn Love. B plaids, which are coming. There's more coming to that collection. I have to do some planning. I have to figure out some alternates. Thank you so much for the visit. You guys are welcome. Okay, so thank you so much, Lori, for popping on. It was so good to chat with you for a minute. I hope you are well, and I hope you're keeping your head above water. And these are my focuses for my. This is my focus for the week. These three. So everybody, you guys have a fabulous, fabulous week. I will see you again on Thursdays for this Thursday for our quilting live stream. There's lots of new stuff arriving at the shop all the time. And so I've got lots of things to share with you. Sandy says, thank you, Angela. I had a great time. Have a great week, stitchy friends. And I'll see some of you on Thursday for sure. Everybody take care. Have a fabulous week. See you guys Thursday. Take care. Happy stitching, everybody.